morning and welcome back to the Acme Valley Channel 9 News. I'm Scott Anderson.
And I'm Frosty Winters.
Here on Channel 9, we bring you the latest news updates available.
That's right, Scott. And we have some breaking news for you. Acme Elementary's biggest fundraiser of the year is coming up. Do you know what it is?
Why, yes I do, Frosty Winters. It's the jog-a-thon.
You may be out there wondering, well, what is a jog-a-thon?
You'll find out after this short message brought to you by Acme Athletic Apparel.
Now let's hear from Acme Elementary's very own Mr. White about this exciting upcoming event.
Hey there, boys and girls, it's me, Mr. White, the gym teacher here at Acme. Now, what is the jog-a-thon, you might ask? Well, let me tell you, the jog-a-thon is a time where students can put those fitness goals to the test and do their personal best to raise money for our school. You know, throughout the jog-a-thon, there's going to be 3 activities. You'll be running, you'll be acting, and you'll be dancing. You know, we all know that everyone can't run the mile quite as fast as me, or, dance and act like a star like I do, but that's okay because we just want you to do your personal best. It's a great time to get those fitness goals, I'm telling you. Now, without this fundraiser, we wouldn't get to do all the great things that we get to do here at Acme, like mountain school, the science van that comes, bingo night, the harvest festival, and other great things like the playground. Jog-a-thon money went toward that too. So remember, the jog-a-thon is a time to come and do your personal best so that you can raise money for all the great stuff we have here at Acme.
Welcome back, everybody. Man, that Mr. White sure is great, isn't he?
Why, yes, he is, Scott. Acme Elementary truly has the best teachers around. I even hear they will be running, dancing, and acting with the kids this year.
How amazing. Now that we know what the jog-a-thon is and why these kids do it, let's hear from Acme's 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Click, with some important information about how students can safely go out and raise that money.
Hi guys, it's me, Mrs. Click. And don't you just love the jog-a-thon? I'm so excited we're talking about it. I love to talk about things. And when the local news station asked if I would be interviewed, I was delighted to talk about how much I love the jog-a-thon. Now, most of the time I like to maybe talk about myself or talk about random things about my life, but sometimes I just like to talk to myself. So I'll try not to do that during this video. And we'll get back to the important things. So, you might be wondering how you can raise money for the jog-a-thon. Well, it's easier than you might think. You're each gonna receive a packet to collect your donations, and you're gonna write down how much money each person gives you. And once you have your packet, here are a few ways you can start filling it with money for our school. All you have to say is, hello, I'm participating in the Acme Jog-a-thon, and I'm raising money for our school. Would you like to donate? Then they're either gonna say yes, hopefully. They might say no, but hopefully not. So who should you start asking and how should you do it? You might be wondering. Well, I would love to tell you that too. So you want to start by asking family members. They will have a really hard time saying no to your adorable little faces. Have your parents help you contact people they know on social media. Don't contact people alone on social media. You could go around your neighborhood with an adult and ask for donations. Or you could just pick up the phone and make some good old-fashioned phone calls to people you know. And no matter who you ask, remember that we're not going to be keeping track of how many laps you run this year. We're just asking for a flat donation for all the hard work you're going to be putting in. So one last thing, please make sure that an adult knows when you're collecting donations and you always have their permission to be doing so. Well, anyways, you guys, if you want to hear more, you know that I would love to keep talking about it. I could also, though, start telling you more about, well, I could talk about my favorite week.
That woman sure does have a way with words.
Another outstanding Acme teacher.
You know, this jog-a-thon is starting to sound pretty exciting. I might even need to bust out the old running shoes. You know, Frosty, I was quite the runner back in my day.
I'm sure you were, Scott, but remember that the jog-a-thon is about the kids doing their best and raising money for the school, not about how fast you were about 30 years ago.
Point taken. Well, you know, all this talk about running has me feeling a little thirsty. I'm sure those Acme students are going to be thirsty too. Good thing there will be lots of water provided by the Acme PTA, who is our next sponsor. Sure looked refreshing.
Why, yes, it did, Scott, but remember, it's for the kids.
Well, in other news, we would like to inform you about one more important thing that will be happening today at Acme Elementary.
That's right. Before the end of the day today, each class will have a chance to vote for one of 3 outcomes Mrs. Takata will have to face if the school raises its goal of $17,000.
Now the options are: make Mrs. Takata spend an entire day in a T-Rex costume, make Mrs. Takata escort a miniature pony around the school, or make Mrs. Takata sit on a dunk tank where students can throw a ball to knock her into ice-cold water on field day. The choice is yours. Choose wisely.
This jog-a-thon is starting to sound better every minute. Maybe you're right, Scott. We might need to go check this event out ourselves.
I definitely like the sound of that. I'm Scott Anderson.
And I'm Frosty Winters.
And this is the Acme Valley Channel 9 News.
We'll see you soon at Acme Elementary. Go raise that money.
Yes.
Yeah, where's your glasses?
Hey kids.
She has to push play,
No,
right?
it's going.
Oh.
Running has me feeling a little thirsty. I'm sure those Acme students are going to be feeling thirsty too. Good thing that fly got in here and interrupted our fill. We'll be back after this short message from the Acme PTA.
Okay, go back.
You know, Frosty, I was quite the runner back in my day.
I'm sure you were, Scott. But remember that the jog-a-thon is about the kids.
This kids. That woman sure does.
No. You guys got the giggles.
Hit pause. Hit pause. I'm Scott Anderson.
And I'm Frosty Winters.
And this is the Acme Valley Channel 9 News.
We'll see you soon at Acme Elementary. Go raise that money.
We did it!